Hey, we are talking with members of the Kingfisher FFA as we celebrate FFA year, FFA month, really, here in the KOFM studios. First up, what's your name?
Haley Viren.
Haley, tell me about you. What year are you?
I'm a senior.
And what you're the president, right?
Yes.
You get to make all the decisions and rule the meetings, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. What are you involved in this year?
I show pigs.
How many pigs do you have?
12.
12 pigs is a lot of pigs. Have you done that your entire high school career? Have you been into the swine production?
Yes, since I was in the 6th grade.
Really? Okay. All right. That first year of showing a pig, did you show the pig or did the pig show you in the ring?
The pig showed me in the ring.
And since then, I assume you've figured it out,
Yes.
right? To somebody that's young, watching or listening, what's the secret to showing a pig?
Just get it under control, I guess,
Okay.
and do your best.
Yeah.
So,
How many hours a week do you spend working with your animals?
every chance I get down at the barn.
Yeah.
So,
like before school,
Yep.
after school?
Yep.
Yeah. So hours and hours and hours, right?
Yep.
On top of being in high school and being a senior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. What's the plan after high school?
I'm going to attend Redlands Community College in El Reno, and my major is going to be animal science to become a vet tech.
And what you're going to be working in central Oklahoma, northern Oklahoma? What's your dream?
Anywhere I can find a job.
Okay. Sounds like me. Yeah, anytime we can find a job. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming in, and good luck. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Next up, as we speak to the Kingfisher FFA, come on over here. What is your name?
Josie Lowen.
Josie, tell me about you. What year are you?
I'm a junior.
And what office are you?
I'm the vice president.
Alrighty. What are you involved in this year?
I show pigs and judge livestock.
Judging livestock. Let's judge a pig. What makes a grand champion swine?
Big old belly and big old legs and nice skin and hair.
Gotcha. They got to look good.
Yeah.
They've got to be physically well. The
They
whole
gotta
nine
be nice
yards.
and athletic.
Yep. How many show animals do you have?
3.
Got 3. So, for people that don't understand how it works, the stock show is the stock show. The judging is a completely different event.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what do you do to come up with the winning animal?
Work hard and be patient.
You notice how they're not giving me any secrets because it's a secret. They don't want you to know exactly what they do, but it's about spending time with that animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Awesome. I know you're just a junior. You got another year to go, but ask you a completely off the cuff question. What's the coolest thing that's happened to you in the FFA?
Oh, goodness. I would say definitely all the friendships I've made and all of the people I've connected with and just like the support system that FFA and agriculture has given me throughout my whole high school career.
Awesome. Good answers.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. We continue our visit with the Kingfisher FFA. And what is your name?
Lily Lunsford.
Lily, what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
And what office are you?
Secretary.
Doing the secretary thing. What are you involved in this year in the FFA?
I show pigs, do public speaking and ag sales.
And ag sales. What's that mean?
So basically we're given a product and we have to take a test and then sell it to a group of judges.
I got you. Can you give me an example? I don't want you to give up secrets, but what would that be for you?
Well, this is my first year doing it,
Okay.
but the item will probably be like a tractor,
Okay.
and we'll just have to like know everything about that model and then just try and sell it.
Literally do kind of what we do on the radio every day. Try to sell the thing to somebody, right?
Yes.
Awesome. What's the most cool thing you've done so far in the FFA?
Probably showing pigs and just going to every jackpot.
Okay. What do you like about showing pigs?
I like the people it connects you with and just getting to meet new friends and getting to work livestock every day.
It's not just an ag show, it's a complete event, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, good for you. Come back and see us, okay?
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. What's your name?
Savannah Hardison.
Savannah, what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
And what are you doing this year?
I show goats and I judge livestock.
Okay. How many goats do you have?
I have 4 right now.
What year? What office do you hold, by the way?
I'm the treasurer.
Okay, she got all the money, or at least managing the money. Tell me about how do you show a goat? Because to me, it seems like it would be almost controlled chaos.
It kind of is. So you have this chain and you put it around their neck and you basically just show them on a chain.
Okay. Can you actually train a goat? And I mean, I know it sounds like I'm being silly, but I'm being honest because I showed cattle and I showed sheep, but we weren't doing goats yet. So, how do you train a goat?
I go out there every single day. I walk them. I get them on the stand. I kind of just spend time with them and start a connection with them.
Okay. Rain or shine, cold, hot, you got to be out there with them all the time, right?
Yeah, the other day actually it was raining outside, and I was out there for like 5 hours washing all the goats. It was kind of fun, actually.
Wow. Okay. All right. As long as you're having fun with it, that's what's important.
Yeah, it is fun. I enjoy it a lot.
Good deal. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
All right. Caitlin, how are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
Awesome. I know you've been in here before.
I have.
Yeah. What year are you this year?
I'm a senior this year.
And what is your plan after high school?
I plan on going to OCCC for probably business management. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, so that's the plan. I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. What are you doing this year in the FFA?
Mainly, I just do prepared speaking in agri-science about agriculture education.
In the ag education part, do you get to go to the younger kids and tell them about the FFA, stuff like that? Is that what kind of some of the projects are?
Yes.
Well, I appreciate you coming to see me one more time. Next time I see you, you're going to be like an adult out there in the real world and having fun. Yeah. Thank you for coming in, man.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Brinley, what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
And what is your office?
I'm the historian.
All righty. You know what? I'm going to ask you about the historian part. What, in the history of the FFA, of the Kingfisher FFA, have you stumbled upon some really cool things from the past?
Yeah, I've made a lot of connections with people going to state convention and contests and just connecting with people through FFA.
Awesome. What are some of your projects that you're working on?
I do prepared speaking, and I'm also involved in ag sales.
Awesome. The prepared speaking part, I did that in high school. Didn't know at the time it was going to lead to a career in radio. That was a fluke thing that happened. But when you're preparing for public speaking, what are you doing in getting ready to do that speech?
So you just memorize it really well and know what you're talking about, so that way you can do good on the questions. And you just say it to other people so you can get advice from your mentors.
Yep. That way it just seems like it's off the cuff and it's relaxed and that you really do know what you're doing. Because I did it by borrowing somebody else's speech. I'll admit that on the radio. And then when the questions came, I was clueless. I had no idea what it was that I'd actually done. So yeah, you don't want to be that way.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
Hi,
Hi, what's your name?
Caroline Swafford.
Carolyn, what year are you?
I'm a sophomore,
And what's your office?
student advisor.
What are the projects you're working on this year?
I do prepared public speaking, conduct of chapter meetings, that kind of goes along with that. I've done the National FFA chorus, and I'm about to audition for the state FFA chorus.
All right, let's talk about that, the music part. What's it like to be in the National FFA chorus?
It was literally one of the best experiences, probably of my life. I made so many connections with FFA members from all over the country, and I still maintain those relationships now, and that was in October.
Break it down a little bit. Let's talk about that for a second. What was it? I know you went, but where'd you go, and what all did you do?
Well, first I had to complete a video audition, so I sent that in. I found out the next month, and we fly to Indianapolis the Saturday before convention starts, so we're there a whole week, Saturday to Saturday. We rehearse until Wednesday of that week. It's very vigorous. We do a lot of rehearsing because we have to get our voices together, connect with everyone. It's a really tough job to figure that all out. And then we perform at the sessions, and I announced a song so you can audition for speaking parts too and solos. It's really cool. We went to Lucas Oil every day. It was amazing.
So next you're going to audition for The Voice? Is that the idea?
Oh, maybe.
All right, well, it's kind of the same deal because if you're auditioning and all that, because putting a brand new group of people, it's one thing to sing at school with people you've known for a long time, but now you're going to go in a room with people you've never even met, let alone sung with. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. Well, good for you.
Thank you.
That's a very cool experience. Thanks for sharing it.
Thank you. Nice
All
to
right.
meet you.
My name's Keenan Combs.
Kenny, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. What year are you?
I'm a senior.
Are you related to your brother?
I am.
Yeah,
I'm the better twin, you know.
Yeah. Tell me about what's going to happen after high school for you.
After high school, I plan on studying economics and policy with ECO.
Okay. Wow, that's a big one. That's cool. What are you doing this year?
This year, I'm just creating speeches on policies and doing AdCom with my brother and HB.
When I ask you questions, I don't know the questions or the answer to at all about the policy issues you're talking about. Some things in your head right now this year that you are looking at agricultural-wise policies that are going on that maybe you want to get involved with after high school?
So the great thing about FFA is that you get a lot of experience. Which I'm not a traditional agriculturalist, but right now I'm just talking about people taking advantage of the property taxes in rural areas at wind farms just to depreciate the value of property, but they still have to pay the same property taxes as everyone else.
Now, backstory, 'cause I remember talking about this last year, I think. You said you're not a traditional FFA student. What do you mean by that?
So my family was not traditionally an FFA, so they just kind of pushed me in FFA, which I loved it, and so yeah.
You guys have been successful. You and your brother both. It's been a good deal watching you.
Thank you.
You just didn't know I was watching you, but I have been. It's interesting. I appreciate you guys coming in. Good luck next year.
Thank you so much.
All right. Jason Helderman, did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
You're one of the 3 people that didn't have long hair. I couldn't read the names on the front of their coats.
Yeah.
What year are you?
I am a junior.
All right, and what's your office?
I am the parliamentarian.
Okay. Making sure everybody's got their ducks in a row during the meetings. What do you do in the FFA? What are your projects?
Well, mainly I do the contests of the meat evaluation and quiz bowl,
Okay.
animal science quiz bowl, and really that's about it for the most part.
Let's talk about the meat judging, because everybody knows what like a stock show looks like. You got the animal out there in the ring. It's not, and I know it seems like I'm being silly, but it's not like how do you judge a steak? What are you doing when you're doing the meat judging?
Really, it depends on what you're actually judging. But for like a steak, you're gonna want to look at how trim it is. If the less fat, usually the better. But you also need to look at the marbling inside so you can figure out how good it actually is and how much you could sell it for.
So at contest, you guys presented with a table full of product, and you have to judge the product on the table, or how does it actually work?
Yes, there is a couple of those where you place the different, let's say there's 4 cuts, you have to place them in the certain orders. But there's also other parts of the contest like identifying certain retail cuts or quality grading a carcass.
Yeah.
And things like that. It's just mainly to get you prepared for things like a career in the FDA.
Right. Makes total sense. There's a big difference between a sirloin cut and a chuck and a round. They're all different parts of the piece of beef. And then you're talking about chicken and pork and all the other types of meat as well.
Yeah, it's very interesting on that.
Very cool. I appreciate you coming in, and you come back and we'll see you next year, okay?
Alrighty.
All right, thanks to the members of the Kingfisher FFA for coming and paying us a visit, and happy FFA week/month with KOFM.